Capricorn, hello and welcome to your February 2025 general reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Coco, and before we get started and looking at the cards, just a reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one private reading. If that is something you are interested in having, you can go down to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private virtual reading with me. However, because this is a general reading, it may not connect with everybody. And if that is happening for you at this time, just leave this reading behind and do please consider checking out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. But if this reading does indeed connect with you, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or just sharing with social networks. Anything at all, any support at all is so very much appreciated over here. Any comments, I love a comment, so those are appreciated too. Now, before we get into the tarot, I do have some pre-shuffled oracle cards here for you, just to see what's going on in the month, as well as your advice. Your cards are number 4, Spirit of Place, and number 35, Education. When this card popped out, the Spirit of Place card, what my guide said to me was hunkering down. And then this card came out, which made a bit more sense regarding that phrase, hunkering down. It feels like this month you are on a learning curve. You're gathering information about something, someone, some form of schooling. You might be on a new path with a new job and you're learning the ropes. You might be taking new classes and just hunkering down in place and trying your best to learn as much as possible. You could also feel like you don't have enough information to yet make a decision. And so February, you will be having the opportunity to learn more about this decision you might need to make in the future, this kind of choice you want to make. You might be considering a fresh start because that is what you do have right here in your advice. Or you might be on a fresh start, on a fresh beginning. And that is why you are learning so much, because you have not yet mastered what it is that you are learning. And the message today was not only hunkering down into place, but you might, in a choice that you might need to make or a decision, your answer is in the question. And your answer is already inside of you. It's about excavating within yourself enough to find out what you're comfortable with. Don't know why that's coming out the way it is, but it's just this feeling of that you are looking for something. You're looking for an answer, you're looking for a decision, you're looking for a path. And that path is already laid out inside of you, but you have not found it there yet. It's not external, if that makes sense. You're not going to find it in anybody else or outside of yourself. Whatever answer you are seeking, it is already hidden inside of you, and you already know it. And it feels like your higher self already knows the answer. So if you have any questions that you're pondering, there is this air of thoughtfulness, of intense thoughtfulness. But if you do also have questions, try to seek the answers in the questions. For example, if you are looking for a relationship, instead of saying, this is what I want in a partner, this is my list. They have to be tall, trustworthy, this, that, and the third. Try to first embody that list yourself. You will want to embody love and these qualities that you want in somebody else. You will want to try to embody them first in yourself, because that is when you'll be able to appreciate them, but also recognize them in other people. I hope that's clear. This card is, I feel like this card is a little vague often, but your advice You've got two cards. Your first is think twice. When things seem so obvious, there may be more to it than the surface appearance. Don't underestimate the situation. Think twice and explore more deeply before taking action. You may have to approach it differently. You need to learn first. Do your research. Sit with yourself and ask yourself, given this information, what path do I want to take? What choice do I want to make? But think twice, because if something looks too good to be true, you'll want to make sure it's not too good to be true. And it says you may have to approach it differently and explore more deeply before taking action. Now, your other card, like we saw before, is the fresh start. Don't dwell on the past. Dare to make that bold change. There will be sacrifices and roadblocks, but you are protected. It is an imminent move. Yeah, it's going to happen. What is stale and depressed will be revitalized with this new energy. You are shown the way. Yeah, my guides are highlighting you are shown the way, and they're connecting it to the path analogy I was using before with this card. You are either on a fresh start or you're thinking about one. It feels like you're thinking about doing something new or breaking out of some kind of routine. You might be feeling a bit impulsive about it, so maybe that's why these cards are here. But I don't think Capricorns are typically very impulsive. So I think you will be doing your research and making sure that this is a decision that you do indeed want to make. But don't dwell on the past. Dare to make that bold change. Now they're showing me a farm. Might be a specific message. They're showing me, first they showed me a sheep, a lamb or a sheep, and then they showed me a farm and green grass and sheep on the farm. So take it as it resonates. Okay, now let's see how you're being guided to show up in the month of February 2025. We'll also take a look at the nature of your challenges in the month, as well as how you can overcome them. We'll see what area of your life might need more TLC, a little bit of care, extra care this month. And in honor of Aquarius season, I'm pulling cards on every sign's unique qualities and strengths. So we'll take a look at those for you, as well as the end of February as we move into Pisces season. Now you're being guided to show up King of Wands. Take action. Don't dilly-dally in the month of February. There's certainly a lot of action and energy and vitality here for you. There's quick movement in the air. And this king is very warm, very inviting, and charismatic. This is somebody who is certainly not afraid to go for bold change. So be bold. Be confident. They want you to show up in this regality, in this exciting, bold, confident energy. Let's take a look at the nature of your challenges this month. What are the nature of Capricorn's challenges? The Star. Yeah, you are searching for this path. Whatever this path is forward, you are searching for it. It's like your North Star is here, but you can't quite find it, or you perhaps feel like you're straying away from your path of purpose. You might feel like you're straying away from your dream life in February. But there is more information needed first before you can move forward. So it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself if you don't have everything you want yet. Don't be hard on yourself about it. There's also an air of healing the past here what's that word? Resentful about things from the past. There's an air of resentment here. And this fresh start card wants to tell you, don't dwell on it. Don't think about it anymore. It's no longer part of you or part of your life. Let it go. So that is going to be your challenge for this month of February. How can Capricorns overcome this challenge? Oh, did a card flip? Nope. Oh, Three of Pentacles. You need more information. That's what this card is saying as well. Because this card was very clear that the path, you know it. Your higher self knows it. Your guides know it. It's up to you to find it for yourself. But this card is saying, work hard on what you're doing at this moment. If you're learning a new job, if you're in a new career, if you are at school, whatever you are doing, buckle down and learn. And at the same time, get other people's information, if you can, about whatever it is you're learning. If you can pick somebody's brain about whatever it is you're learning, please do so. If you can pick the brain of a professor or a higher up, somebody who's been in this business longer than you, go ahead and do that, because that's going to help you clarify your path forward. Okay, they're giving me online, like Reddit or like group message forums. So a forum online. That's where you can learn more information about whatever it is you're seeking, where you can get tips. Okay, that's a interesting message. All right, let's see what area of your life needs a little bit more care in February 2025. Area, there we go, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's that dwelling on the past I was picking up on. There's certainly pain from the past. It might be financial, it might be social. Feeling rejected, like things just aren't going your way. Health struggles, financial struggles. I do want to clarify this. I'm going to clarify with a different deck because I'd like to know more. Yeah, Judgment and Justice. There might have been a legal situation from the past that is haunting you, that you have experienced lack from. I get the sense that courts were certainly involved, or legalities or threats of legality. And there is this Temperance card as well. Healing, this is where you need to focus in February, because this path forward is, I feel as if it is dependent on your healing. The path will show itself when you are able to see it clearly inside of you, but seeing it clearly inside of you requires the storm clouds to dissipate regarding these leftover feelings. And it could not be leftover feelings. It could be that you are dealing with this right now. It could be you are in a legal battle of some sort, in a divorce, in tough situation where you are having to show up in conflict with another, but very in charge and in your confidence. And because of it, it could be making you feel exhausted. It could be draining your resources. But healing is here. Temperance is here. Not only are you protected by your guides and your angels around this issue, but there's a path here. And once you can moderate your feelings around this, or once there is balance found, there's this, in both these cards, there's balance. once you're able to balance things out emotionally, financially, once things balance out in your life, maybe once this situation is dealt with, you'll be able to move forward. Okay. Let's see what your unique qualities are here, Capricorn. What are Capricorn's unique strengths and qualities? Thank you. Three of Swords, Justice again. Six of Cups. Now, instantly coming through with these cards, you are very good at standing up for yourself and for other people. And that might have been a lesson that you had to learn. You had to learn how to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. And it was a painful lesson here, but it's wrapped up to your childhood, or healing your childhood, healing your relationships with children, perhaps. Maybe you have children and you needed to go to court or something to stand up for them. You needed to do something difficult to be an example to them. Whatever that situation was, oh, sorry for the car horn. It has made you uniquely strong in that sense where now you're unfuckwithable, really. And you are transmuting that pain and that lesson and learning how to harness your power. It feels like there was a big lesson in that, Capricorn. Okay, now lastly, let's see what the end of February looks like for you. What does the end of February 2025 look like for Capricorns? Thank you so much. As we move into Pisces season, Knight of Pentacles, you're making progress. I like to see that. You are making progress on some kind of front. It might be the learning front, like we spoke about. It might be the research front. You are showing up slow moving, but diligent. You're doing the work that needs to be done. You are indeed buckling down. I'd like to see where this takes you. The Knight of Pentacles is my favorite knight because he's just very honest and dependable. Oh, wow. You're leveling up. In February, wherever you're going, Six of Swords, it's taking you to a much, much better place financially, with your resources, in your home. You're making a lot of progress because the Knight goes from the Queen to the King. So you are on the right path. I will say there are a lot of pentacles in your reading, which checks out you are an earth sign. But that does tell me that your emotional side might be very closed off in February. I've been seeing that across these readings for all signs. And that's, I think, partially because Aquarius season is a very intellectual energy. Aquarians are very up in the mind and not so much down in the heart. They are an air sign. So that, I feel like, is influencing all of our own individual energies, but use it to your advantage. I am going to clarify just one more card. I do want to see this star card. A little bit more about that. What is the nature of this star card? The path. Are they going down? Oh, wow. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, again, underneath. Wow, your path forward is built on financial independence. Oh, my cat just knocked a water bottle down. Excuse her. Building social networks that are very loving and where you can celebrate. You want to celebrate your wins. and you want to celebrate with your family, your friends. You want to branch out to people. You want to be social on your path forward. You want to accomplish your goals. And it's goals that are for you. And I'm getting this, please take it as it resonates. I'm getting this sense of feminism here, okay, coming through with these cards. So maybe you identify as a feminist. I certainly do. And I feel like this is built on you embodying feminism as you see it. Like, that could be a very important thing for you. Maybe you were previously in a tough marriage, and now for you, your path forward, you want to focus on yourself, and that to you is feminism. Yeah, that's an interesting message here. Okay, Capricorn, I feel as if there are very good things on the horizon for you, and I hope this reading was helpful. Please do consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel, and keep an eye out for some love readings I'm putting out on the 14th and 15th, around there, for people who are partnered and people who are also single. So I will see you next time. Have a lovely rest of your February.